Hey, how's it going out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Welcome to the channel. I'm your host, Cash, and this is Trucker News, or as I like to scream at the person working the cat scale at the truck stop, hashtag Trucker News. Yes, what is Trucker News? I'm an illiterate truck driver. I want to read some news stories to you so you don't have to keep you informed. If you like that sort of stuff, be sure to smash the like button and touch me down there on that subscribe button if you don't mind while you're here and you're enjoying it and you like it and everything. You know, it's common courtesy. Maybe hit the hype button. If YouTube gives you the option to hype this video, get in there and hype it up like a real hype man, okay? Just saying. Just saying. Do it all for me. Appreciate it. Let's get into these trucker news stories I got for you today. Lawmaker takes aim at chameleon carriers in trucking industry with new bill. All right. Arkansas troopers stop an oversized load without a permit, weighing 129,000 pounds. Oregon DOT places new weight restrictions on the bridge over I-84 due to wear and tear concerns. The FMCSA revokes 9 ELDs and gives carriers 60 days to replace them. Expect extra scrutiny during the ELD tampering and load securement road check. Expect extra scrutiny during road check 2026. Stay tuned. I'll let you know what they're looking for. What else we got going on? The Tesla electric semi, the prices went up a little bit since 2017. Come on. I would imagine. I mean, it's been 11 years since they promised to that thing and not delivering yet. The inmates are going to be allowed to obtain CDL licenses while incarcerated under a new proposed bill. A bill would give Wyoming law enforcement the ability to cite drivers without sufficient English language proficiency. Non-domiciled truck driver has been arrested after calling the police on himself. I love it when plans come together, don't y'all? Let's get into these news stories now. Lawmaker takes aim at chameleon carriers in trucking industry with a new bill. A Wyoming congresswoman introduced legislation this week designed to fight the problem of chameleon carriers within the trucking industry. On February 12th, U.S. Representative Harriet Hageman introduced H.R. 7539 on safety and accountability in freight enforcement, also known as the SAFE Act. The SAFE Act seeks to combat chameleon carriers, a team for a trucking company that closes and then reopens. Not a team. A term for a trucking company that closes and then reopens under a different name in order to avoid regulatory enforcement and penalties. I love this bill. Let's get rid of the bad people in trucking and make it a happy place. I mean, why not? Sounds great to me. The bill would require the administration of the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration to conduct a study on chameleon carriers operating in the United States. Come on, baby. Let's get them out of here. Arkansas troopers stop an oversized load without a permit weighing a mere 129,000 pounds. Do you really need a permit if you weigh 129,000 pounds? Maybe. Debatable. The Arkansas Highway Patrol recently stopped an oversized commercial vehicle without a proper permit for weight and width violations. On February 4th, the Arkansas Highway Patrol trooper stopped a semi-truck hauling a heavy piece of equipment on Highway 64 in Alma. During the traffic stop, the trooper learned that the truck driver did not have the required permits to transport the oversized load. The load weighed in at 129,000 pounds, exceeding the legal limit of 80,000 pounds. The load was over width, measuring 11 foot 2 inches. Woo-wee. The legal width without a permit is 8 foot 6 inches. Over by that much. I'm just saying. Troopers didn't provide information on the citation, but yeah, they got him. They nabbed him up real good. Put a working on that old boy, I'm sure. Oregon DOT places new weight restrictions on a bridge over I-84 due to wear and tear concerns. Oregon Department of Transportation issues a load restriction alert for an overpass bridge on I-84 due to concerns over the structure's age and condition. On February 12th, the DOT announced weight restrictions on the overpass bridge at Mount Emily Road over I-84. Exit 243. between Pendleton and LaGrange. It's effective immediately. So if your GPS tells you to get off at Camilla Interchange, exit 243, and you need to go over the bridge, you might want to look into this. I'm just saying, if you run that area out there, just so you know. It says a 5-axle single unit truck, very heavy straight truck, has been at 19 tons. A 3-axle truck pulling a 2-axle trailer. A standard 5-axle 18-wheeler has limited to 25 tons. There you go. That was the information we were looking for. The FMCSA revokes 9 ELD and gives carriers 60 days to replace them. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration removes several devices from the agency's list of approved electronics. ELD provider Global Telecommunication Services, Trucking Inc., ELD 365, Ironman ELD, Host ELD, LLC, also known as the Factor ELD, Air ELD Technologies. That one's on here twice, so they must have different versions. Look like 4 of them are Air ELD technology. So if you've got any of those, you've got 60 days to get it the heck out of your truck and get one that's not been revoked. I talked to someone the other day. They said they're having trouble getting the motive hardware because so many companies are having to switch from the illegitimate ELDs to a legitimate one. So I guess that's big money for Motive and Samsara and a few others. So it says after April 14th, drivers using these revoked ELDs will be cited for no record of duty status and placed out of service. Woo! So they taking it serious, guys. If you got either one of those, April 14th would be the day. Expect extra scrutiny on ELD tampering and load securement during the Blitz 2026. There you go. ELD tampering. So make sure your logbook's good that week and make sure you put up a load bar. I see a lot of people at warehouses opening up their trailer doors and no load bars, no straps, no nothing. Hey, we know 92% of load bars end up in the floor, but you still got to put one up. I mean, it's just the law. The Commercial Vehicle Safety Administration announced 2 focus areas for the upcoming International Road Check and Inspection campaign. On Thursday, the CVSA shared new information on the road check effort, which will take place throughout North America May 12th through the May 14th. During road check, inspectors at way stations and pop-up inspection sites will conduct 2-part inspections focused on drivers and vehicles. During the driver portion of the inspection, officers will check the driver's qualifications, license, record of duty, medical examiner certificate, seatbelt usage, and skills performance evaluation certificate, and also the status of the driver in the drug clearinghouse. Officers will also look for signs of impairment using drugs and alcohol. So don't be doing none of that for sure. Officers to look for ELD tampering, they say. Each year, CVSA selects a driver violation category and a vehicle violation category for special emphasis during road check. The driver violation category this year will be electronic logging devices, and it will include tampering, falsification, or manipulation. So there you go, folks. Be ready for that one. If you were going to buy a new Tesla semi, here you go. Tesla electric semi now priced 60% higher than initial promised in 2017. The Tesla electric semi truck is now priced at 60% higher than the initial projected during 2017 of the unveiling of the big rig. You think about it, that's been 9 years ago they unveiled that. 9 years ago. How many of those you think are on the road now? Maybe 100? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Tesla Semi was promoted at a cost of $150,000 for the 300-mile range version, and now it's $150,000 for the 300-mile range, $180,000 for the 500-mile range back in 2017. The new project cost estimate the 300-mile range Tesla electric semi-truck is now going to cost $260,000 before taxes and fees. and it will cost $300,000 for the 500-mile range. Whoa, $300,000 for a new semi truck. Elon Musk has promised the semi truck will go into full production sometime in 2026. The decided semi truck page on the dedicated semi truck page on the Tesla website promises the same thing. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, if they're going to cost $260,000 to $300,000 a piece, you might as well go ahead and take that website down. I don't think you're going to get many buyers at that rate, but we'll just have to wait and see. The inmates are going to be allowed to obtain CDL licenses while incarcerated under a new bill. Inmates with 2 or less years left on their sentence would be able to obtain their commercial driver's license while incarcerated under a proposed bill. House Bill 235 proposes that nonviolent inmates would qualify for the program, which could help with both the trucker shortage. Ain't no such thing as a trucker shortage. I wish they would stop that shit already. An individual's potential to commit crimes once released. I do think that would help. You give them a task and a focus and a way to make money, and a lot of those people wouldn't return to crime, in my opinion. I think a lot of people and it get them away from the crowds they've been hanging out with too. Just saying, could really help some people. A bill would give all Wyoming law enforcement ability to cite drivers without sufficient English language proficiency, whether you in your car or in your truck, to cite drivers. There we go. A bill that would give Wyoming law enforcement the ability to cite truck drivers. Okay, truck drivers without sufficient English language proficiency is set to enter the House of Representatives. House Bill 32 was advanced by Legislative Committee on Tuesday, January 10th, through a unanimous vote. According to the Cowboy State Daily, if made into law, the bill would give all Wyoming law enforcement the ability to enforce the English language proficiency standards for truck drivers. Officers would be tasked with administering the English language proficiency test, which requires truck drivers to be able to read and speak English well enough to communicate with the general public, understanding all road signs and signals, properly responding to questions from officers, and make logbook entries. There you go, folks. Coming to a Wyoming near you, they're going to be able to crack down on it. I don't understand why only DOT officers can do that. It would seem that any law enforcement officer would be able to do that, but I guess they got to make it a law first. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated. Make sure you're subscribed, and I'll do my best to keep you updated. Non-domiciled truck driver has been arrested after calling police to investigate broken side mirror. Yes, he called the police on himself. A non-domiciled truck driver was arrested in Wyoming, of all places. Wyoming's getting a crackdown going. Last week, after calling the police to help investigate a broken side mirror on a semi-truck, the arrest happened the first week of February in Green River, Wyoming, at the Love's travel stop along Interstate 80. According to the Cowboy State Daily, truck driver Vazhagel Asvila E. We're going to call this old boy Todd. Todd parked at the Love's and went inside to take a shower. When he returned to his truck, he noticed a broken side mirror and asked the truck stop employee to review the camera footage. That employee told Todd that a police officer needed to be present in order to check the footage. When an officer arrived and checked Todd legally issued commercial driver's license from the state of New Jersey and determined that the non-domicile CDL was not valid in the state of Wyoming. That officer then detained Todd and contacted ICE to place an immigration hold on Todd. It was later determined that the vehicle and damaged Todd's side mirror left the scene before he noticed the damage, and that Todd's dash cam was not working at the time of the incident. It's unclear at this point where Todd's truck is located at, and if the criminal investigation is open or closed on the damaged truck. A representative of the sheriff's department says that Todd did not present documentation proof of his lawful presence in the U.S. back in July. Wyoming passed a law stating that an out-of-state license given to an unauthorized alien is not sufficient proof of lawful presence in the USA. God bless America. Todd is now ICE custody, and the DHS has denied his request for release. Damn it, boys. If you're going to Wyoming, make sure you got your damn birth certificate with you or something. Because they cracking heads over in that bad baby. But that's trucker news, folks. Thanks, everyone, for watching. How much I appreciate you. I really do. Be sure to smash that like button. If you like trucker news, be sure to smash the like button, because YouTube don't know if you like it or not unless you hit the like button. And if you don't like it, hit the thumbs down button. It won't recommend it to you no more. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Thanks, everybody out there. Take care of each other. And remember, people are more important than trucking. Hi, I want to talk to you real quick about the ES Advantage card. Do you need discounts at major truck stop chains? They got them. Do you need discount on shop rates at TA and Love's? They got them. Tire discounts. They even got health insurance now. Click the link down below. Easy application, no credit check. Sign up. They give you a call back, take all your information, and you'll be in the network.